Oh, cool. What, Marty?
I'm just so excited that we have all the wonderful people here,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's very exciting as we're celebrating the 70th anniversary.
Whoop, whoop.
And we have another guy here. Kim is joining us in the upper right-hand corner.
That's right. There you go. And I hope everyone has their Vivix or their BioCell shots. Got mine. Life Plus, which I'm so excited is in one of the new bundles, or actually all of them, right?
Yeah,
Amazing stuff. So I'm just going to start with that real quick.
here's to your health.
Mm,
My sparkling protein.
nice. Is it
Yeah,
berry? I don't know if you
we
got
don't
the
know.
berry yet, but it is amazing. I can't wait to get more of that. That stuff was. So
I
yeah,
got
let's
my
get into
order.
it. Sorry?
I already got my order.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
it's
using
good,
Viv.
right?
I've had Vivix Plus and I've been able to share the sparkling protein and it's really good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, after the recording, we'll talk about our events that are coming up here this next week or two, because I know we're all doing them and it's going to be exciting and I can't wait. But right now, we just want to talk about Shaklee 2.0, everybody. This is a whole new day for Shaklee, and I am so here for it. Honestly, I've been to a number of conferences and they always get better every year, but the science, the products, the everything, the community, the everything that they had going on was just bar none, like next level, including the closing out party that there's some, mixed feelings about, but I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic. I love Carolina. I definitely got on stage and danced with him. It was amazing. But today's call is what we're talking about. And it started out, hopefully you're all watching it every Monday at 11 a.m. Central on the Shaklee Share and Grow page. And it was a recap for conference for, the post-conference recap. And it started out with Roger coming in and giving us some really great encouragement and just kind of talking about how well the conference went. And one of the things that stood out that he said, which we already know, was that Vivix Plus is the most clinically proven longevity supplement in the world. Like you can say in the market, cool, in the world, you guys. And we have the science to back it up. Like no one else can say that. That is incredible. Like what they have done for us over the last 20 plus years, over the last 70 plus years, over the last 100 years. Thank you, Dr. Shackley. I mean, we are literally in the market leader, and it's time to share the stories, share the product, share the opportunity. People are out there searching for this every day. And we all know the science behind the Vivix Plus. It reduces your biological age 8 years and 2 months. Who can say that? Like we can, I'll tell you what, 35 times more effective than the drips that they're out getting the NA plus drips, which is a $500 each time they go and do it, like, and this is $10 a day when you break down the math. I mean, you really just cannot beat it. I have to ask someone to mute. I don't know who's all in the background there. Maybe I'll just take a second to do that real quick, but or Marty, if you can help me out with that, that'd be great. We're going to get into Kim's slides here because he was after Roger. And, he just kind of went through all of the things. And this is your call to action because it is Shackley 2.0 and it is time, everybody. So the first thing is to purchase the bundle, right? And there's multiple bundles that you can choose for whichever one works best for you. Enroll a new ambassador with a Vivix bundle as well. And the week of the 17th, we're all doing the launch parties, right? So I'm actually going to do one on Saturday. And then on Sunday again with with Leslie here. She asked me to help her out with that. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. And then we're going to do another one on the 20th in home. So the two that we're doing here are in home. And obviously, Leslie, please share your link, or I will, in the group page so that everyone can join as well and be a part of it. And ours are going to be hybrid, so it's not just going to be in the home. You can also join on Zoom. But yeah, it's such an amazing opportunity, and we just want to get it out there. We got to try the products first. That's why you got to get your conference bundle. And obviously, there are incentives. You can be registered to win some things too, but that's not really why we're doing it, right? We're doing it to look 11 years younger. We're doing it to feel amazing, and we're doing it to share this science and the nutrition with people who really, really need it. And the BioAge assessment tool is really cool. Like we've had our meology for a long time, and that has been very helpful, the health assessment. But the BioAge assessment tool takes it to another level. And, not everybody has the grip strength tester or the blood pressure tester or the VO2 max tester for sure. That does happen on an Apple Watch. If you have an Apple Watch, you should be able to do that. Plus maybe the blood pressure. I'm not sure. I don't really do that Apple Watch thing, but there are ways to do it. And if you don't have that information, you can always skip it and still kind of get to some semblance of your bio age. But the point is just to figure out sort of where you're at and what Shaklee products can help you get to a younger bio age and just be healthier and live better longer, right? Because that's the goal. So here we have it, NAD plus booster Vivix plus. It is absolutely, I mean, who thought Vivix could get better, right? Like it's the resveratrol. It's always been age defying. It's always been health boosting. Now it's like doing everything plus, 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 plus. It's hitting all 12 biomarkers of health and aging. It is turning back clocks. It is helping people live longer, healthier, and it's reducing inflammation. It's boosting the immunity. So a lot of people are confused about NAD plus and VO2 max, and it's confusing. I get it. I've been studying it for a week or so, And so basically the NAD plus helps build your mitochondrial. So it's a carrier molecule, and it just boosts your mitochondrial, and which is like helping to build your DNA. It's helping to fight infection, to build your immunity. You need it. Like it is one of the main immunity boosters and age molecules that we have in our body. And so in order for that to really be effective, the NMN, which I did write this down because I'm going to try and say it for y'all. So the NMN is the nicotinamide mononucleotide. Nicotinamide mononucleotide. And the NAD is the nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. All right, I'm going to work on that still. But anyways, fancy words. Basically, the NMN helps the NAD be more effective. And it doesn't really play into the VO2 max, but the VO2 max is the maximum amount that your blood can absorb and effectively use oxygen. So obviously that is the main marker for youthfulness, because if your blood isn't getting oxygen, it's not doing everything it needs to do to support your health and wellness. So he went in and talked about all of these exclusive launches. The only way to get Vivix Plus right now is to get the bundle, right? You can wait until the 17th in order, that's fine. But we're all excited about it. We all ordered ours. So there's multiple bundles that you can choose. There's the ones with the youth wands if you're really into the skincare, and that Life Plus is definitely giving you the skincare too internally. Of course, I went for the reset stack because I just want to try it all. And it's got the vitamin packs, it's got the plant protein shakes, it's got the BioCell Plus and the Vivix Plus, and I can't wait to get started on that. And then the big dog down here, if you want just a little bit of everything with the youth line. And then they've also got one with the berry protein and the Vivix. So there's a lot of options. Here it is over here, the conference bundle. And this wild berry, oh my goodness. I love the lemon lime sparkling protein. I have that instead of the shake sometimes because, I just feel like it's for me personally, I like something lighter in the morning, but this is going to be my new go-to for sure because it is just it's delicious. And I do make a proteinorita or a macarita. And I used to do it with the lemon lime, obviously, for obvious reasons, but I'm really excited to try it with a berry because that's going to be delicious. I'm going to have to put some strawberries in it or something. And then, of course, with the package, when you buy the bundle, you will be entered into, well, not entered into, but it's part of the deal to earn the conference incentive, which are these fancy kicks by Nike. They got the little leaf on the back of it, the little green. These are so cute. We were able to qualify for the incentive Nikes last year, and I love mine so much. But these are like kind of next level. They look super comfortable and supportive of your joints and all that good stuff. But what you have to do is purchase one of the conference bundles and participate in a launch event. So there's actually towards the end I'll show you, there's a QR code where you go and fill out if you did a launch event. You talk about how many people you invited, how many people showed up, because they want to gauge the metrics of what we're all doing out here, right? And then within that, it has to happen in August, within the VP month of August. You want to sponsor one new ambassador and earn 2 Star Club. bonuses, and that's for the sneakers, which they're amazing, and it's so fun to walk around conference. And I went to the weekend or the wellness workouts 2 times, Monday and Tuesday morning, and I was rocking my Nikes the whole time with my Shaklee laces, and it's just fun to be there and see who, everyone's out there doing their thing and repping Shaklee, and it's just a nice little bonus for us when we put in the work, right? So there's also a Stanley Yeti that we can kind of into an actual kind of, you can earn it if, I'm not sure exactly how that all works, but if you do the event and post about it and hashtag BioAge, then you can have a chance to win one of those as well. And we talked about next year's conference is in Atlanta. What? It's going to be a beautiful, one of the newer hotels. The conference center is going to be a 4 or 5 minute walk in air conditioning. So you don't have to walk outside or worry about rain or any of that crazy stuff. And you can get early registration pricing until the 31st. So get on it because I know you're all going to be there. This little QR code doesn't work because of the CC on it, the closed captioning. So I apologize for that. But go to the Shaklee Conference 2027, find it and get your early bird because you want it. And then we went into chatting with Dr. Erin Barrett, who, thank goodness for her, man. She is so amazing. The work she does for Shaklee is just bar none, and we love her so much. And she talked about why NAD plus and what does it actually do for us. So as you age, right, your health metrics are just declining, especially after 40 and more rapidly so after that. So your cells are under constant attack. We know this, and free radicals and pollution and food we eat and things we put on and all the thing, like everything, right? So you have a lot less NAD that helps to fight that. It keeps that mitochondrial energy and molecules and cellular. I'm not a doctor, so I'm just, it keeps it all working. And that is what Vivix Plus does for us. And it not only, so a lot of the new NAD products that people are using are not necessarily addressing the damage. And that's what she was trying to stress in her presentation today. So you can have, add NAD, but if your bucket has holes in it, if you haven't addressed the damage, you're not really going to get the full effect of the NAD. It's not going to be able to do for you what you need it to do. So that is the beauty of Vivix Plus, because it addresses all of those biomarkers. It does it all, right? And that's why it is the most scientifically proven longevity supplement in the world. And it's a little pill. So, I prefer gummies, but, I'll take one for the team on this. Like, I'm so down to reverse 8 years of cellular aging in 2 months. Come on. It increases the VO2 max, which this is really interesting too, because I was looking into that. In order to increase your VO2 max, it's actually very difficult. Like, you can do different exercises, sprinting, get your blood pumping, because you want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like infuse your blood with oxygen, right? That's the whole point. And to move those markers is really difficult with exercise and all the things. Breathing through your nose while you exercise heavily helps, because that just oxygen return instead of using your mouth, breathe through your nose. So that helps. But you don't even have to exercise. And I'm not saying don't exercise. We should all be exercising. This increases it points, like multiple points, without even exercising. So you're just giving yourself an extra booster when you actually do that exercise. So this is amazing science. Like, I can't even believe what they're bringing here. It's crazy. 70% boost in the NAD plus levels in 24 hours, you guys. 35 times more usable NAD than infusions that, like I said, cost $500 per infusion. And people are doing them multiple times a month. And I understand why, because they think, they want to keep that mitochondrial kicking and stay young and healthy and vibrant. And this is their answer for $10 a day. Like, it, honestly, it blows me away. It's just so amazing. So here it is. And all current ambassadors can buy it now. And you will get the Vivix early. You get the conference bundle, the BioAge stack, the cellular reset stack, the individual products. So those are multiple different ways that you can get it. And you can enroll new ambassadors with the bundles as well through any one of those options. And members can also get it. So this is such a beautiful thing that they made it open to people who are already here. And, other people are going to have to wait, but that's okay. And when you do get it, make sure that you also get the creatine for $10 if you really, if you're into it, if that's what you want. It's very great product. It's amazing for, boosting your power blend and getting that extra fuel for your workout. And a lot of people are into the creatine, so you may as well get it for $10. I definitely did. And that is all month of August. So here's your QR code for the Stanley. I'm going to sit here for a second so you guys can take a picture of that. So this is the same one. So post a picture of your event, hashtag BioAge down there, and you're in the drawing to win a Stanley. And I don't know exactly how that works. Like I said, I got to look into it. But that's a really fancy Stanley. I would love to rock that at the beach or at the gym or wherever. That's really nice looking, isn't it? So you can pause and come back to the QR code if you didn't get it yet.
So what we have developed for you all is a lot of amazing assets. I've already seen you all downloading. We've had a lot of downloads on. We have created a lot of great, beautiful images, social assets for you to share that kind of tells those key claims to your audience. What we've done that's a little bit different this time. So there it is. Look how gorgeous those are. Those are all available for you in Shaklee tools right now. Second, what we've done that's a little bit different is we've created Canva templates for you all because yes, you can post these amazing graphics and I've seen it across the whole weekend, but your face, your experience is really what's going to connect with people. So what we've done is we've added all of the copy, all of the claims, given you all of the captions for you to include your face, you with Vivix Plus, your own experience for you to start posting on your social media and telling that story. Next, like Kim said, we have launched the BioAge assessment. You see it right here. What it does is it's going to give you a score. So you input different inputs, and it basically is going to give you a grade, a score of how well your body is functioning and what areas you need the most support in. So it's basically a baseline to help you, to help your customers know where to start to then upgrade their biology by focusing on the different areas that it will tell you to focus on. So this isn't a biological age. I've gotten that question a lot, but no, it's not. This is your score. So this is a great lead generator that is available to you on our website, shaklee.com. You see it in the top left, the BioAge landing page. You can access it from there. I want you to post your score. I want you to share it. And what's great is we've also created a back office report so you can follow up with everyone that you share this assessment with. So all you have to do, again, go to the back office, you click on reports, and you just scroll down to it'll say clearly BioAge assessment. And what it's going to do is going to show you a list of everyone who took the assessment from you. It's going to show you their score, when they took it, and most importantly, what products and bundle you should follow up with them. So it's basically, a really great follow-up tool for you, but it gives you the information for you to have a very personalized conversation with them.
Okay, that was a little abrupt, you guys. I meant to do a lead in on that, but I thought that was an important piece of the call today. And if you haven't seen it, go back to Shaklee Care and Grow page and watch it because that is so amazing. And not only that, they also have created a list of everybody in your downline, in your, group that has ever bought or ordered Vivix or the sparkling protein. So you can go right ahead and send them the new sparkling protein, the new Vivix, the new opportunity, all of the great things. There's no reason not to reach out to them, right? And if they're not following, maybe they don't know about all this amazing new stuff. So I just love that they're not only thinking about the science, but they're thinking about us as ambassadors and our back office and giving us all the tools, all the Canva templates, literally they just make it like you just go in and just pick and they're like, here's what you say, here, copy and paste, do this on day one, do this on day two. They're really holding our hands through this. So let's just do it. They've given us basically every tool that we could possibly need to grow our business and to help as many people as possible. And I just think that is such a beautiful thing. So we're going
And
to
I'll drop you the link.
continue on here. And afterwards, she did go on to talk about the live age free event, which Shaklee's doing one on the 13th of August. So you can invite people to that as well. We'll drop a link in the comments section underneath this video. And you know, we want to talk too about what you're planning on doing for your events. Like I know we're planning, I've been talking to mom, we're planning to do you know, some samples. I like to call the probiotic sticks little pixie sticks. So we have probiotic pixie sticks, we have the Tootsie Roll collagen chews, you know, we're gonna do the macaritas and all that fun stuff. But then also hopefully I'd like to do some of the bio age testing with people. So we're getting a hold of a grip tester, which is $20 on Amazon. So it's not a huge investment. And then if you have like a little finger reader, pressure, blood pressure tester or something like that, it's really not a big investment to get these markers for the test. And this is for the 13th right here. This is the information. Again, all of this will be in the page in the comments so that you guys can get that and join up on that as well. That'll be a good one. And then at the events, these are some fun little mocktails that I found that Shaklee sent in an email. So you can do a little protein slushy, you know, you can do a little coconut splash. I mean, this is just so much fun. And, you know, that's the whole point is like make it fun. Have your people are going to enjoy it. It's, you know, it's going to be a party for sure. It's a party for your health and wellness. And, you know, who could say no to that? So I'm going to close this out with a Dr. Shaklee quote, as I always like to do. God, that man had some quotes. Your creative powers do not diminish with the years. You may start at any age creating the type of life you want to live. It is all in the way you think about it. Your happiness and prosperity await you through direction. Dr. Forrest C. Shaklee. And with that, I'm going to hand it off to Mom because I know she's got some beautiful words to add to this. Or Marty. Whoever we got there. Thank you all for listening. I hope you guys got everything you needed from this presentation.
Beautiful.
There, I finally found
All
out.
right.
Great job, Amy. Wow. You know, it's so exciting to be part of this, especially like right now for me. I have been fighting cancer for 20 years. And today we went in for another chemo treatment, and the nurse just stopped and looked at me. And she said, your blood tests are so good. She only saw my record. She had not seen me. And she looked at me, she goes, you don't look anywhere near your age. And she expected, because I had had cancer so long, that, you know, I would look half dead. And I said, well, I've got a really good nutrition program. And they just launched a product that turns back the clock 8 years in 2 months. And she was very excited about that. And that was the chemo nurse. The first one who took did all the blood tests so they could read them an hour later, said the same thing, something about, you know, you're so healthy, you're presenting so healthy. And I said, well, I am really healthy for someone who has had cancer over 20 years. And she laughed and I said, but I have a secret weapon. I wholesale powerful organic nutrition. She goes, oh, what company? I said, Shaklee. And she goes, oh, I know about Shaklee. And she told me about a lady who had a newborn baby that they did not think had bile ducts, and they couldn't figure out why this poor baby was failing. And the mom took her breast milk and mixed it with Shaklee protein and fed it to the baby. Today, he is a healthy, happy young man. And they give all the credit to Shaklee. And she said, well, what level are you at? Nobody ever asked me that before. And I said, Master Coordinator. And she goes, where is that? I said, near the top of the heap. And she laughed. And I said, we keep it really simple. We give people the best price. We have the best products. And it has made a huge difference in our life, not just for Marty and me, but our kids like Amy and her daughter and her grandson. And in fact, Amy might not have a grandson if her daughter hadn't gotten on the Meology prenatal program. So we are very, very grateful for everything this business has done in our lives. Oh, we also wouldn't own Beach Drive. So, you know, the money isn't bad either. But the products have literally changed the direction of my life And I know they've helped our kids and grandkids and a lot of our friends. And I love this new AI that it will be, they're calling it a lead generator. But what we can do with it is we can share valuable information without shoving it down people's throats. All we have to do is share that. And then if somebody asks, we call them, we contact them privately and talk to them about it. And I think a lot of people are going to be very, very interested in taking this BioAge assessment. Although I will call it a quiz, and it's something that if you can biohack your age and you can be younger, and that's cumulative, that's just for starters, that you can turn the clock back 8 years. So I'm very, very excited about the direction of the company. And with that, I'll hand it off to Marty.
Wonderful. Good stuff. Well, my whole thing is to say great job in what they did in putting together this launch because this was an opportunity for everyone to really understand the best is yet to come. That we are a 70-year-old company with all the incredible roots, all the great science, but still feels hip, young, new, and like a startup. And that's what I'm so excited about is that we have an opportunity, as Amy started off, and great job, Amy, talking about Shaklee 2.0 because we are continuing to reinvent ourselves to make in all these improvements. Roger's spending millions and millions of dollars, and you got to know that you're with the right company when a doctor, a scientist like Dr. Aaron, tears up talking about how thankful that she is that she can be a part of this team that's making a difference in so many people's lives. And this isn't just fluffy stuff. This is like literally the numbers don't lie. I mean, we're talking about 8 years and 2 months, but over an accumulative time for the people that were on the third of the different studies that they did was over 11 years as far as their biological age. So the bio age is what it was really all about. All the different products from the Vivix Plus, and of course having the reset stack for $10 a day. That's what really got me. That for $10 a day, someone can do better for themselves overall than what would have cost them somewhere around $1,500 a month to be doing all these different treatments and injections and different things like that. So we have an opportunity to hit a specific demographic. And by the way, the younger the people are, like we're talking the Gen Zers, they're more into health and wellness and staying young than even the older people who want to look younger over time. So whether there's someone in their 60s or 70s or someone who's 27, I got to tell you right now, they're into what we have to offer. The sparkling protein is what started it all off. Then they came up, we knew they were going to come up with a new flavor. So the wild berry was amazing all the way back to the basics of what we need to do, which is they did a nice talk on another science talk on some of the basic things that all the Shaklee products have. And one of the basics was the Vita D, which is one of our most inexpensive products. That if you don't do anything else but more vitamin D, 4,000 IUs per day, what that can do to improve your health was very compelling. I also am excited to announce that for those people that are on the team and qualify, we won't go through all the details now, but we're going to have you come down to our beach home after the conference, which is going to be very exciting next year. It's just going to be just a short little trip. If you rent a car or you're driving down or you're flying, we want to have you guys, the leaders that qualify, to come and be a part of a post-conference retreat at Beach Drive Oasis. So definitely looking forward for you being a part of that. And I truly believe the best is yet to come. Now, not only was the incredible speakers great, not only was the announcements wonderful and what this is going to do to help more people get promoted, but what I saw was a lot of really new, excited energy in the way of the leadership. And we love all people who have been in Shaklee for all these years building the foundation. But the future is all about the energy, the excitement, and the leadership going forward. And for Roger to be able to help those companies that were in dire situations, but to take really good people and give them a bridge to something to be a part of this Shaklee family, the way we were able to be a part of the Shaklee family, now some 22 plus years ago. We're so thankful as a number of other leaders that have come over from other companies. And we've been able to do that again with other people from Modera. And so what that means is that this is just getting going. They've established a new chairman circle for high level producing presidential masters who are really building momentum. That is the people that have Roger's ear, because to take this to the next level, it's going to take an extraordinary amount of effort, and that energy that you're going to get from those products that's going to be able to help you in your business is truly going to help everyone grow in a big way. So we're very excited about where we're going. Obviously, we're very thrilled and honored on where we've been as far as our foundation. Shaklee spent some time and put together a small little museum as far as Shaklee and Dr. Shaklee, and that was really cool. There's a lot of other little wonderful things that they put together. But I got to tell you, for the short amount of time that we were together, they put so much into it. And if you haven't already, you can go back and dive into some of the different classes and different things that will be available to you on demand through Shaklee. So guys, get involved, be a part of the future. And as I said earlier, the best is truly yet to come. We love each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing you guys in Atlanta and some of the different other regionals that will be going on throughout the nation, through Canada, as they're celebrating their 50th year coming up here in the fall. So really good time to be involved with this company and bringing a whole lot of other people along the way for the ride. So I'm going to turn it over to anyone else if we want to wrap it up. Otherwise, I'd like to hear from a few people, specifically Leslie, to get her kind of thoughts and feelings as someone that was a really integral part of not only the growth that she's had, but also be able to go there with some of her ambassadors to be able to be a part of this event.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
I didn't want to put you on the spot, but
I know, we'd love to. I'm gonna remove the pins from us so everybody's up here. So
all right, cool.
yeah, Leslie, would love to hear your thoughts on the conference. That was so much fun.
I was blown away by the speakers, by the energy, and definitely by the new products. I got my sparkling protein right. It was here before I got home.
Wow.
Yeah, and shared it with a few people, and they're gonna have it on order soon. Yeah, so yeah, definitely great products. You have to try them.
Cool.
Absolutely.
And speaking of great information shared, going to some of the master classes and the breakout sessions, what were some of your favorites and what did you take away from that?
The master classes, all the speakers had such different views on things and great information. Like I took bits and pieces of each one. It's like, yeah, I'm going to implement some of those, tidbits from everybody. It was fantastic.
Good. Well, we had a lot of fun, and obviously we were very honored, as master coordinators to be a part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum. Not rock and roll, excuse me, the country.
Rock and roll.
Well, it was
That
there,
was
there,
that was in Ohio.
yeah, that was in Ohio. Sorry, the Country Western
Yeah.
Hall of Fame and Museum. To be able to see a little bit of Dolly, a little bit of Elvis, a whole lot of, Hank Williams and others. That was really fun to be a part of that. And, for the people that were there, same thing, there was a lot of people there that were brand new leaders that we hadn't met before, and to be able to kind of rub shoulders with them and have them with all the wonderful energy that they brought. It was great to have Sloan there as well, who shared a little bit of kind of what's going on in the Barnett family. We had an opportunity to do a little bit of cutting the rug with her, so that was kind of fun. And then, of course, the closing session to see all the people on stage that were getting promoted at all the different elite levels, from bronze all the way up to platinum. it was amazing to me to see what's going on and that we hit, get this, over 220,000 new distributors join in the last 12 months. Now, I don't know about you, but this year for growth of new ambassadors, for growth as far as revenue and profits, it was the number one year that Shaklee has had in I don't know how many years, but definitely the best year ever since Rogers owned the company, and now 22 plus years. So
Yeah.
he'll tell you as well. The best is truly yet to come. So,
And
anyone
that
else
that
that would like
that
to share?
yeah, that is a testament too to, the other businesses that he reached out to when they had their issues and
Yeah,
how our science was so spectacular and the opportunity was so great that they just got it, because they already knew how the business worked. And yeah,
right.
it's really beautiful. I'd like to hear from Barbara Sue if you guys want to chat about watching it online, how that experience was.
Yeah, sure.
I really enjoyed it. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yep.
I watched every minute of it, the virtual, and I was so impressed. Of course, always with Roger, but the woman I forgot her name now, the scientist that talked the first day, and then Dr. Brooks the second day. I just
Oh,
thought that was the icing on the cake for the
Yeah.
whole convention.
Yeah.
And I mean, to have this opportunity with these products, it's almost so much I don't know where to start. I got to be careful I don't blow people away.
Right.
yeah.
But I ordered mine immediately and got it quickly. And as I said, I started taking it and sharing it. And anyway, I think there's just so much, and my people are. It's kind of nice when somebody comes and wants to order the conference, and you don't even have to talk them into it.
That's right. Oh, I love it.
But the
Well, Barbara,
Vivix, I'm looking forward so to the Vivix Plus, because the Vivix, for somebody who has a lot of arthritis and
Yeah.
what it did to me, it gave me back my hands 18 years. And when people see
Wow.
how I work in the garden,
oh,
and the things
yes.
that I do, I just say I wouldn't, I had lost use of my hands a lot. And to
Wow.
have that back, I mean, it's a miracle. And between
Wow.
God and Vivix, I wouldn't be without it. And I'm anxious for more improvement. And I did my test. I had 95%.
Amen.
Wow.
Of course you did.
And Barb, how old are you?
Right.
I'll be 86 in October.
Wow.
I
And
want to be like you when I grow up.
I know.
my doctor said the last time when he's going over, so I had my doctor's report to put in the information. And he said, I never was an advocate for vitamins, but if you're an example, and then he didn't finish it. So I'm going to get back to him with this information. And I was just at an open house. We have a new chiropractor with a new, it's called Gonstead. It's a new thing, X-ray, so forth. And I thought, and then his mother is his receptionist, and she is one of my distributors. And I thought, oh, what a perfect opportunity. And the family was in Juice Plus, and one of the sisters is, and another anyway. So she said, give it a little time. We just can't. They had a big opening tonight, very successful. So anyway, I think Shaklee is just it's an exciting time to be in Shaklee.
You bet.
It's a rocket ship.
Yeah,
100%.
and
If
Barb,
I could just do more with the with the social media, Amy, I'm going to have a private lesson with you
there
Give me
you
a
sometime.
go.
call, girl. Give me a call.
Well, one of the things that Barbara mentioned was there was so much to talk about. And really, the whole thing that I came away with is yes, there's a lot. But if you stay focused on the ABCs, which is the AI assessment, as far as the bio age, let that do all of the talking for you and recommendations. And then, of course, the bio age, reset stack is probably the most overwhelming to give you a good diversity of products. That should be your focus. And then if they want to try other things from there, let that be the foundation. So you don't have to feel like you have to be an expert in all things Shackley, talking about, all the nutritional, all the skincare, all the cleaning products, et cetera, et cetera. It is a great way for them to start, a great way for them to get a great bundle at a great discount. And for $10 a day, for a lot of people, when you think about what they spend money on, and I know for some people are like, oh wow, $10 a day, that's a lot. But if you look at some of these young people who are spending all this money on all kinds of things, including going to Starbucks and energy drinks and all this other stuff, they're easily spending $20 or more a day. And this is half that price, and it's going to give them the long-term health benefits, not just a quick little shot in the arm like a Red Bull or a Starbucks. So, anyways, with that, I just wanted to say that it is a little overwhelming, but it's really nice that they gave us kind of a path to run on as far as how to introduce this to people. So you don't have to be the expert. Let the AI or the quiz do that for you. And then have them pick one of those different packets. And then from there, once they get on the products, obviously they all come with a 100% money back guarantee. I like what Cheryl says that the company gives them a 100% back guarantee, and we give them a 100% guarantee. So they have nothing to lose at all. If they don't believe in the company, they have to at least know and love and trust us that they will get the results they're looking for or their money back. So, Sue, would you like to share a little bit about what you got from the
I
um,
absolutely loved the online. I mean, I much would have preferred to be there, but
Yeah.
the watching it virtually was very, very good. I'm glad that I did it. I really am. So
Good.
Good,
got lots of stuff from it.
good, awesome.
and what did you take away from what was the kind of the top two things you took away from the simulcast?
Um, you know, the Vivix and how important that is, the NAD. I'm kind of into the science of the whole thing. So I mean it having that
Yeah.
scientific background helps a lot as far as I'm concerned. And but I mean it's just everybody was so excited, and the two guest speakers were both very, very good.
Yeah.
I missed the very first part of Dr. Brooks on Tuesday. Becky also came and watched it on Monday.
Oh,
Good.
wonderful.
So yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Well, the wonderful thing about them recording that is that there's going to be additional things that they'll make available after legal has a chance to go through it, whether it's on Shaklee TV or, in the different segments of your back office. So there'll be a lot of great stuff that you'll be able to benefit from. And so just check that out and make sure you can share that with your folks as well. Once again, because if you try and explain it to them, they're going to be like, "Oh, wow, I can't explain all that." But if you can just share a video with them or a link, they're going to be like,
Mhm.
"Wow, if that's all I have to do, I could do that." And so that's the other really cool thing that I love about all these tools is that we don't have to like you can see Amy, she didn't like make up new slides. She just took screenshots and explained it. And that's all you would need to do. There's not like you have to do a ton of stuff. I think you just have to get them encouraged to go watch the video or watch the video together as a way for them to be able to get that information. And you can't help but be impressed by the science, which continues to get better, which is why, Dr. Erin was tearing up that she could be a part of it. And the fact that we're now doing that third landmark study, adding on these other products to continue to show how we're the most clinically proven wellness company on the planet, and that we can show people over time that they can reverse their bio age by 11 years over time, and 8 years within 2 months just blew me away. Like I thought it would be like, oh, maybe 5 years in 2 months, and then over time it would be 11 years or whatever. But yeah, I mean, and if they've done the research and they have the claims to back it up, let's run with it.
Absolutely.
Reduce your bio age by 8 years, and by just using these products consistently for the first 2 months, that's a pretty bold statement, and guaranteed people are going to look younger, feel younger, have more energy, and are going to thank you again and again. And those types of people that are on those products again and again is what's going to really build people to director much quicker because you're talking about a lot bigger volume that every customer is generating, not hand picking different products here and there, but consistently taking the same package that's going to give them the great health benefits every month. You only need a few of those and then a few more. And as long as they're taking that consistently, as they're sharing it with others, because that's what they got on, that's what's going to build volume much quicker with these types of products, in my opinion. So,
And real quick
Yep.
to that end, Jennifer Glacken came on at the end of the video today and she was talking about the 1111, which of course I thought of you too, because that's your
yes,
thing. But it's
That's
11 customers buying the
yes,
180 PV per package, right? And so,
yep,
yeah, what was the other part of it?
Ka-ching.
I know, but then
And
that's
one
your
ambassador
director
and
and
one
one
ambassador
ambassador,
yeah,
right?
because they get 20 extra points.
Right. Oh, and it because of the 11 years, that was the other thing. So it takes
yeah.
11 years off. So if you get 11 people and one of them's an ambassador, you're director basically. That's
That wants to take 11 years off. Yeah,
2,000
I love it.
PV.
I
So
love it. And we
that was
can,
a cute little connection.
I love
Yeah,
that. We can
yeah.
ask people, do you know what BioAge is? I just learned. And do you know anyone who would like to look 8 years younger by Thanksgiving?
Yeah, not a lot of
If you
people
set
saying
us,
no to that.
yeah, if do you know anybody who would be interested in looking and feeling 8 years younger by Thanksgiving?
Amazing.
Love it.
Well, good
Awesome.
stuff.
Or
I know,
Halloween. By Halloween.
yeah, we won't
Benjamin
scare
Button.
you. We won't scare you. We'll
Yeah.
just, I know we
Are
went
we
a little
still
longer.
recording?
Yep.
No. Oh, we
Yeah.
are? Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll edit the recording. But we went a little longer than we normally do, but I think a
Yeah.
lot of great stuff was shared. Anyone else that wants to, on a closing note, I think I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm good.
All right.
Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Bye, guys. See you next Monday.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go get those events on the calendar.
Yes.
Start posting and hosting. Let's do it.
Woohoo!
Host and house.
Good night.